Going on, YouTube? 907 Piper here, smoking my freehand imported briar. This is one I picked up at a local antique shop, and still smoking the same bowl of Pride of Loch Lomond. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I can't read it completely. Excuse me. But that is a Latakia Turkish Oriental Virginia Perique, and it's hitting the spot. But I want to talk to you guys about my kind of comparison or thoughts on two blends that I've been working through, small samples, 1 ounce or 2 ounce samples, and my kind of impressions on them. And get this. Those happen to be C&D Epiphany and Sutliff's Revelation Match. So for the last couple weeks, I've been leaning to and exploring blends that have Latakia or Orientals in them. And part of that was actively looking for it, and then in the last week, it's been stuff that I've been just wanting to grab. So anyway, I was reading about those blends for a while, and often talked about that it was Einstein's favorite blend was Revelation, which was Latakia, Burley, Virginia, Perique, and a fruit topping. I think that's what it was. I might have mixed up the order or whatever. A couple of things that I did read, and I don't know the history on them a whole lot. Revelation, I think when he preferred that blend, was manufactured by Philip Morris. Then later, I think it was acquired by House of Windsor, if I remember reading correctly. So those could have different flavor profiles. But C&D Epiphany, which was named synonymously, Revelation, Epiphany, I've been seeing a couple of videos of, and I already had samples coming in, and I was really excited to try it. After I tried the Latakia rolls by McBaron, I was really thinking, like, I like this a lot, but it would be really nice and interesting to see something with like a dark fruit flavor. And the fruit flavor is, I think it's listed as fruit / citrus. Citrus. And I really enjoy C&D Epiphany. I enjoy it a lot. I am probably gonna have a bowl after this. It's, to me, I can't really taste the Latakia in it, and it might just be contributing to the sweetness of the overall blend, but I don't get really any earthy, woodsy, musky smokiness. What I do get is the Burley and then the Virginia and Perique. The Perique has more spice to it, has a little bit of an edge on the retrohale, and that the fruit topping is very subtle, to where if you weren't really paying attention or weren't familiar, you'd probably just think it was natural sweetness, because it kind of blends in with the Virginia Perique stewed fruitiness that you can get. But it's present enough to make it taste good, but subtly enough to where it doesn't overpower any of the ingredients of the blend. And to me, it tastes like a haunted bookshop with a really pleasant fruit topping that's not really obviously detectable, but lends to this nice sweetness, overall smoothness of the blend. And the fruit flavor, because it's probably fruit and citrus, it's kind of a light fruit, right? Now the Sutliff Revelation Match is matched, I think it was matched after the House of Windsor blend, and that to me is definitely more Latakia forward. So if you want obvious Latakia flavor, I would go with that. And it is a lot more wet even after I dried it out. It's kind of hard to keep lit, and I got more of the Latakia and the kind of, I think the Virginia and Perique were second in the forwardness of the blend, but definitely the earth, musky, woodsy, leathery, sweet smokiness was there. The fruit topping was darker in flavor profile for me, more like stewed fruit, figs. And I was thinking about it, and if I would kind of compare it, I think I would take Epiphany fruit topping and compare it to plum, and I would take the Sutliff topping and compare it more to prune juice, where it might be a little bit sweeter, but it's a little bit darker, a little deeper, and to me they're two different blends. I mean, well, obviously they're two different blends, but they're different enough to where I wouldn't compare them as a same match for Revelation. But to be fair, I haven't had Revelation, so I guess it doesn't matter what I'm saying. But what does matter is between those two, I think I would have to choose Cornell and Deal. I like that blend a lot. That's one that I think about a lot. That's one I want to grab. Well, a lot. I mean within the week, because I only have a 2-ounce sample. But I've worked through that, like halfway through that sample. It won't last long. And I think I like it a lot because it really just tastes like Haunted Bookshop to me. So that is what I have to say about it. If you really like Haunted Bookshop and you want to try something a little different with some Latakia, and you haven't tried Epiphany, definitely give it a shot. But just know that if you really want a deep, leathery, smoky, woodsy Latakia, you won't find it there. And, well, for me anyway, that's my palate. But that's what I gotta say about that. So I'm gonna leave it early, or leave it short, before I ramble on too long. You guys take care, enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna try and survive all this rain and water we've been getting. Smoke something good, man. Eat something better. I love y'all. Stay safe. I'll catch you later.